Kogilu rehab becomes a test that the government can't dodge anymore. No more. It started on 23rd of December, if I'm not wrong, and it's gone on and on and on. And it continues to haunt the Karnataka government. There is still no closure for families who lost their homes, even as political tempers flare. A day after residents and progressive groups pushed back against Bangladeshi allegations, the BJP today staged a protest opposing the government's move to provide houses to those evicted in Kogilu. The protest was held near Bagaluru Main Road under the slogan, Save Kogilu, Remove Illegal Immigrants. Senior BJP leaders B.Y. Vijendra, R. Ashoka and also Chalavadi Narayana Swamy led the agitation. The BJP says Karnataka's land belongs to its people. Its claim land should not be given to, within quotes, illegal immigrants. Now, leader of opposition R. Ashoka accused the Congress government of using the land for political gain, challenging Congress leaders to give their own land, if they so want to rehabilitate those who have been evicted. Listen in.
For Kogilu, many Bangladeshis, they are distributing the land and housing board houses. This is illegal. We are demanding the priority must be Kannadigas, Karnataka people. They are taxpayers. Why you are giving the site and land to Bangladeshis? This is the stand of Congress. Congress people want Kerala election. The Pinarayan, CM, and Venugopal, both forcing to give this land to the Muslim.
A PIL has been filed over the Bangladeshi allegations. Progressive groups are saying residents are being stigmatized. They have accused the BJP of derailing rehabilitation through fear mongering. Meanwhile, on Sunday, residents of Fakir Colony and Wasim Layout, along with civil society groups, held a public meeting. They rejected claims being branded as Bangladeshis. A meeting at Krishna Baira Gowda's office, attended by Minister Zamir Ahmed Khan, today stressed that land encroachment cannot be tolerated and priority shall be given to Kannadigas for long-term Karnataka residents with verification of their original taluka and village documents. Officials will begin first phase allotments with 25 to 30 Fakir Colony families expected to receive homes by Thursday, and the rest in phases. But the ground reality remains unchanged. It's been more than 2 weeks after the demolition, and the families continue to live in makeshift tents and tenements amid the rubble. This is dehumanizing. This is about insulting the dignity of human beings. The government says only 90 families are eligible for rehabilitation, and as claimed by the opposition, which stands at 400. But for those displaced, the question remains. As politics escalates, the accusations fly as to when will the families of Kogilu finally get a roof over their heads. I have the same guests with me, those experts being Dr. Lakshmi Ashwin Gowda, who's spokesperson for the BJP, and Satya Prakash ji, who's vice chairperson and spokesperson for the KPCC. Thank you so much for continuing with us, both of you. I'm very grateful. I'm also awaiting, someone called Zia Nomani, who is the Program Director, Law and Policy Research Institute. I want to get his view. I did not want political views alone, because this is about human beings. This is less about politics and more about and only about human beings. Dr. Lakshmi Ashwin Gowda, I asked one of your colleagues last week, and I'm asking you again. I'll come to how the Congress has not fulfilled its promise. But first tell me, what proof do you have that they are Bangladeshis, ma'am?
They don't have their identity card to prove that they are the Indian citizens. And most of them are having the West Bengal registered vehicles parked in and around their houses. And as we have seen, there is unrest in the Bangladesh, and we are witnessing infiltrators, illegal infiltrators. They are slowly infiltrating every nook and corner of India. I mean, especially the West Bengal. Most of them are West Bengal registered vehicles there. And see, even though if they are not Bangladeshis, they are illegal immigrants until they are proved that they are Indian citizens. Without the Congress government is so much in hasty to provide them houses without even verifying their citizenship. It's a threat to internal security when there are more than 65,000 people, genuine Indian citizens, those who are the taxpayers, those who are waiting in the line to get their houses under the Ashraya scheme. They have not got any sort of benefit. There are more than 70 encroachment operations have been conducted in the recent past. Why didn't they show any sort of urgency or their political will to construct or for rehabilitation? Why are they showing extraordinary conviction for the rehabilitation in such a haste? That too after taking a diktat from a neighborhood Kerala CM or their high command. And in a way, the Congress government is an admixture of administrative chaos and their remote controlled government and
Doctor,
total chaos and the lack of political will for the.
Doctor, your party BJP praised Pinarayi Vijayan and I said it's a joke. On Friday when I did this show, I laughed. I said, look at the BJP, you can go back and check. The BJP, whether I'm not naming R. Ashoka ji or I'm not naming Ashwath Narayan, just saying the BJP said, Pinarayi Vijayan, you are doing something which needs to be asked. So, I mean, it's a joke. Pinarayi and BJP on the same side. Someone's got to be kidding me totally. Also, Dr. Gowda, I don't understand that if I have a registered a vehicle from West Bengal, I beg your pardon, ma'am. How does that make me an immigrant or an infiltrator, ma'am?
There are lots of illegal immigrants in West Bengal itself.
Oh, okay.
Under SIR, after SIR special intensive revision, there has been more than 25 lakhs have been deleted.
All
Voters
right,
have
but
been
then these
deleted
people
under the
in
garb of it.
Kogilu, these people
They're
in
still the
Kogilu are
infiltrators.
also, some of them are.
They're
They,
still the infiltrators. They're roaming scot-free with the West
so
Bengali
why
registered
doesn't the Home
vehicles.
Minister and the government do something about it, madam?
That's what we are doing. We want to detect, delete, and deport them. So we are bringing special intensive revision, and the Congress government is opposing that too, and faking
All
in
right,
front of the
Dr. Lakshmi Gowda, I am only
infiltrators.
saying that let me, before I go to Satya Prakash, let me tell you, ma'am, there are lots of Telugu people there. There are a lot of people from Tumkuru. There are a lot of people from within Karnataka as well. And you are right, it's the duty of the government to see who is a genuine, who is genuine and who is not. Let me come to Satya Prakash. Satya Prakash, many days have passed since I last spoke to you. Today we are sitting on the 5th of January. First, Mr. Zamir Ahmed Khan went ahead. Satya, I'm sorry, Satya. I'll just come back to you because I have Zia Nomani with me. Satya, just give me 2 minutes. I'll come back to you. Okay. Zia Nomani ji, thank you so much for making the time. You're the program director of Law and Policy Research Institute, right? Welcome to the show. And I was reading about what you were saying. Today, the issue is not about giving homes to those who've been displaced in Kogilu. It is about who they are. Just now the BJP spokesperson, Dr. Lakshmi Gowda said they are all, most, not, she didn't say all. She said most of them are infiltrators. They've come from Bangladesh. I read you and you said that, no, it's completely incorrect. I want to hear your voice here, sir. Zia ji.
Thank you. Thank you. I would like to first answer that BJP spokesperson respectfully, they come from the ideology where the Prime Minister says, कपड़ों से पहचाने जाएंगे. तो प्रधानमंत्री तो कपड़ों से पहचान लेते हैं what people are, whether they are infiltrators or what. And now here is BJP, and you can see the propaganda that's being spread by R. Ashok and Ashwath Narayan. They have no basis on which they are claiming this. The moment they see someone wearing shalwar jumper or abaya or burqa or someone speaking in Urdu, the propaganda BJP starts spreading is that these are infiltrators, irrespective whether they live in slum or they work in posh houses or whether they are wearing a suit. If you have a Muslim identity, for them the propaganda is that they are Pakistani or Bangladesh. There is nothing to them. Coming to Kogilu, these people are from Mysore, Mandya, Chikmagalur, almost 80 to 90% of them. And as you rightly mentioned, few of them are from Andhra and Tumkur. There is not a single family that's even from West Bengal. Forget about Bangladesh. I have been working there. We are working there since the day the demolition has happened. The whole data has been submitted to the government. They have valid proofs and not just one, multiple ID proofs. It's not just about Aadhaar or voter ID.
Zia
And
ji,
kids are
why
being
is it
killed.
taking so long then? I mean, we started this story. I was thinking, like Zamir Saab said, first came and went, second came and went. We slipped into a weekend. Today is the 5th of January. What do you expect them to do? Whether they are illegal, whatever they are, this is dehumanizing for me. They are sitting there morning, evening in that Bengaluru chill. The kids are running around. They were accommodated into a wedding hall. Is this the way human beings should be treated? What about the dignity of these human beings, Ziaji?
Absolutely, absolutely. In fact, the government wanted to shift them to the wedding hall, but they refused to move because they wanted to stay in that place where their houses were given. Now these people are open in the air. There are kids. There are kids as low as age 2 and 3 which are in the open. There are people more than 60, 70 years old, and these people are from Mandya and Mysore who are left to die in the open. The GBA and the Karnataka government should provide compensation for the houses demolished and not just rehabilitation. They should be tried for criminal intimidation and compensation should be provided immediately. The
Yeah.
delay is because there is a political steadfast between Congress and BJP now. And unfortunately, innocent minorities whose houses have been demolished are becoming the scapegoat between the politics of Congress and BJP.
All right, Satya Prakash ji, thank you so much for your patience, sir, and allowing Zia sir to speak first. And I'm coming to you, Satya ji. First, you would like to take the kind of response, to Zia. My whole thing is, I'm only interested in the process and the procedure. Now, the latest is that the government is very, very puzzled because it has received 257, I beg your pardon, applications for rehab as against 165 houses demolished in Kogilu. This is one of the discrepancies. There are several others. Satyaji, over to you, sir.
I mean, first let me come to what my
Zia.
BJP counterpart, Dr. Ashwini ji has said. See, for them, a Gujarati who stays in Rajajinagar is not an immigrant. A UP guy who comes and does all the carpentry work is not an immigrant. He is not illegal. A Bihar guy can come and do, a Madhya Pradesh guy can come and do, a Rajasthani guy can come and do. For them, they are not immigrants. But as soon as they feel that West Bengal is in Bangladesh, I'm sorry, she is telling as if West Bengal is not part of India at all. That means for them, any state which rejects BJP and Modi, for them that state doesn't belong to India at all.
Right, okay.
And she was asking any auto with a West Bengal registration, how many registrations you want with Bihar registration, with UP registration, with MP registration, with Maharashtra registration, with Karnataka? Are all of them illegal immigrants? Why do you have this stepmotherly treatment towards people of West Bengal? Do you think West Bengal is not in India? This in itself is an irony that, and whenever BJP spokespersons come to put their view in national channel, they should not affect the sentiments of those states. After all, what is India? India is union of states. There is no India without West Bengal. There is no India without
You would,
Karnataka.
but that's okay. You've said about the BJP, but your responsibility, have you done even one thing? Satya Prakash, look within. Look within. It's your government. With your government in power, what Zia asked you.
I will explain to him also. I'll talk to him also. See, Mr. Jia, there are certain rules when it comes to Rajiv Gandhi housing and KHB and slum board. There are certain rules. We cannot flout the rules. If you flout the rules and go and give, someone will go to the court and he will bring a stay. And if we give to one person, we have to give to similarly to others. So the government is watching. They are looking at the rules. What has government LOP of BJP done? He has gone and sat down with Rajiv Gandhi commissioner and he has said, what are the rules? We will give to all those guys who come within the rules of the housing scheme. Wherever those who don't come under the rules, we cannot help. We will look at maybe
All right, I'm
some
going to ask you, I mean, the applications I asked you, 257 applications as against 160 which will be demolished. Wajiullah, my colleague, has told me, ma'am, they are sitting and, sifting through all the paperwork, whether he is eligible, yes, he's in all that. It will take time. Wait a minute.
Can I respond to that, please, ma'am?
Yes, please.
Just
Go
10
ahead, Zia.
seconds. These rules you're talking about, sir, Congress government forgot about the rules when The rules you're talking about conveniently now, where were these rules when the demolition was happening illegally?
Exactly.
When the Supreme Court's verdict of
Point.
bulldozer justice was not being taken into consideration, you forgot about the rule. Your government was not considered about the rule then.
We have
About the
given
rule
notices.
conveniently now,
We
when
have
poor
given
people
enough
are under the
notices to
sky.
them.
Let me speak,
In
sir.
spite of
Please let me speak. Let
notices,
me respond to you. Your rules cannot be as per your convenience. Rules should have been applied when the demolition was happening illegally. Why did the demolition happen? Who signed the demolition, that illegal demolition going against the Supreme Court order? These are the questions you need to answer. Don't dodge and
demolition
talk.
was not demolition was not illegal. Occupancy of that government land,
Arey
public
Satya,
land was
there is a
illegal.
Supreme Court
Complete
ruling, Zia
Demolition
ji,
illegal.
was
ek
not
Where the
minute.
illegal.
Supreme Court
Zia ji,
verdict. Are you not aware
15
about
days
bulldozer
advance
justice?
you have to give. Zia, correct me if I'm wrong. I know this rule. You have to
Absolutely,
give
ma'am.
me
Notices
15
were
days.
served.
What did you do? You just went there one morning at 4:30 in the morning and started demolishing. This is not the way, Satya
It will
Prakash
happen
ji.
like that, ma'am. See how demolition will happen, I will tell you. Notices will be served. No, without notices, how can they do that? If we have not served
Please
notices
don't
and it is
assume
illegal,
notices will
Mr.
serve.
ask Mr.
No
Jia to go to
notices
the
were
court.
served. It has been
See,
challenged in
Mr.
the
Jia,
court. The court will
Mr.
decide and they
Jia,
will criminalize, hopefully.
All
No
right,
notices were
let
served
me
to
go to
anyone.
Dr. Lakshmi and then I come back. Dr.
let us have a
Lakshmi.
sane debate. Let us
Yeah.
have a sane debate. If we have done something illegal, if we have not, if the government of Karnataka also has not followed the rules of the land, please go to court.
No, why
We
should
are,
we
we are
go to,
okay with
is it
this.
our, I mean,
If
I
we
will
have done
only,
something
no, it's
illegal,
not that
please
you've
go
done
to the
anything
court.
illegal. You've done
We have
something
not
which
done
is
anything
inhuman.
illegal.
The other
That
word is
amount-
inhuman. It's not illegal. I'm asking you for solutions, sir. You are getting, I am saying, do you have a date? What about these extra applications, sir? What about that extra 2 lakh rupees which that poor woman who works as a domestic worker has to pay? 2 lakhs comes easy. Where will she get the loan? She's already taken loan for her old tenement.
Everything you want us to give free, nothing comes for free. We will do whatever possible without
Only
within the
Sir,
advice
rules.
comes for
your
free.
government has
We
been
cannot
taking
stop the
electricity bill
rules.
from them. Your government has been
So
taking water
everybody will
bill
come
from
and
them.
tell.
That time these people were not illegal. When your government was taking electricity
All right.
bill,
Okay.
water bill from them, you were not illegal.
Zia, just hold your horses, Zia. Let me get Dr. Lakshmi. Dr. Lakshmi, what is, because we've seen there has been a protest by the BJP, you know, R. Ashoka went there. I mean, Mr. Vijendra also went there. What is your forward movement going to be, ma'am? What is your intent? Is your intent that all of them be deported, put them in a van and say bye-bye, go to Bangladesh? What do you want? What do you want with these human beings and these mothers who are sitting with their infants out there? You're a doc. Tell me, as a human being.
Ma'am, we need to, we urge to establish, we need to have a NIA probe before a single brick is laid. Because a government that cannot distinguish between a genuine citizen and an encroacher cannot talk about a development or a brand Bengaluru. Here, the problem is the Congress government's selective compassion, and they see every demography with their electoral arithmetic. That's not very good for any democracy, for any government, for any welfareistic thing.
Selective, fine. But
I
today,
urge
yeah.
we cannot compromise our internal security because of your political compulsions. They need to listen to their
Who is
high command. It's
responsible
well
for
and good.
this?
It's their culture.
You know,
Because we need to establish their
Dr.
citizenship
Gowda,
first.
Dr.
If they
Gowda,
are real,
Dr.
genuine
Gowda,
citizens, we don't have
Dr.
any
Who is
issue.
Gowda, with a
responsible to
But
lot
stop
of
why don't
Congress
they
respect
show
to
people
the
you,
why
ma'am.
don't they show the same
Your
compassion
party
with
is
the
not the
other
only party which
homeless
bears the
people?
badge of
There are
Vande
more than
Mataram.
65,000
All of
homeless
us care
people.
about the country, ma'am. Please, we have to
Sudaji, I
concentrate
want to
on
ask one
Kogilu.
simple question.
I am
I want
also
to
a
ask one question
nationalist,
to her.
ma'am. Why
Who
do I
is
have to
Ma'am,
prove
they
it
responsible
need
to
each
to.
time?
stop?
Let's come
Who
to
is
the mudde ki
responsible to
baat
stop
par aate
Why
hain,
immigrants
don't
like
they
from
they
show
say
coming
in
the
to
same
Hindi.
India?
compassion?
Zia, I
Why
mean,
don't
I'm
they
asked,
show the
Zia,
same
let me come to you,
compassion
Zia.
for other homeless people? There are more than 65,000 homeless
I
people.
know
Genuine.
in
Why don't they
Shivamoga,
show? Why is there
yeah,
that
in
selective
Shivamoga,
compassion?
yes, maybe
Here
it's
lies the doubt with us.
let me talk. Maybe it's a knee-jerk reaction. You're right. In Shivamoga, there are a lot of people waiting in the queue. What
Can
they
I answer
have
her?
to
Just
pay,
15 seconds, can I answer her? Because all those other guys have houses. These people are on the streets. They don't have a house. That is why priority is
who
being given.
demolished
Do you
them?
want them to die
Who
in the cold?
demolished them?
Does PDP
You are
want them
saying
to
they
die
are
in
on
the
the
cold?
road. No, Satya. Who demolished those homes? Papa,
Arab,
who?
it was illegal. It was based on
Very
court's
nice.
orders.
Zia,
It
come
was
in here. Zia,
illegal.
I want you to
We have to
focus.
respect
Zia,
the law of the land.
Zia, I
We
want you
cannot
to focus on what are the main points. According to me, there are 4 demands which are made, you know, permanent settlement as it were, and no more evictions. There are 4 demands that people, I mean, Kogilu had made when they had protested. The other is, I have a big problem with how many applications, who's sifting through these applications. Third, Zia, what about the 2 lakhs that first they said it's 11 point something, now they're saying they're 13 point something. You can't be making blunders like this with people who are below poverty line, Zia.
Absolutely. Congress government first illegally, and I use that word, illegally and inhumanly demolished the houses. And now to save their face, they just made an announcement to save their face for the optics of politics. They did not have a concrete plan. They did not know whether they will be doing some kind of verification of the documents. When they announced it, Zamir Ahmed, Honorable Minister, had announced it immediately to save his face and the government's face. They said first on January, then they said 2nd of January. Today is 5th. They have promised tomorrow that they will be giving, as per the latest meeting we have with the government officials. Now, total of 167 houses were demolished, out of which 31 are Hindu houses and 1 is Christian house. Let me put this on record, and I have data to back this. Out of 167 houses, 31 are Hindu houses and 1 is a Christian household. So there are people from every community who have been affected by this. The Congress government has first illegally demolished it, and then they've been playing with the emotions of these people by keeping them under the sky. Why? Because there has been protest by the BJP to they have to keep the balance. They have to talk about justice to these people. Immediately give them rehabilitation, give the houses which has
You
been
build
promised
your
to them.
houses on public land. You build your houses on public land. And what does Article 300 say? While it
You
gives
give
right to
houses.
your property,
If you would have given
and just
houses to the poor people,
give me
they would
just
have
30
not built
seconds
houses
here.
on public land.
Give me 30
These are
seconds.
small people.
While
They are not
Article
criminals.
300 gives you right of your property,
Every
it
state and
says
central government,
public property should be saved at all costs. You cannot go
every
somewhere
central,
and
Yeah,
go
yeah,
put up
sure,
a
sure, sure.
this is the
Zia, Zia,
house.
Zia, Zia, Zia. Public
It is,
property
it
should be saved. You can't possibly pitch a tent, you know, in the middle of the studio. But if you demolish my tent, give me my home. 23rd December, today is the 5th. Have a heart, Satya Prakash. Have a heart.
see, houses cannot be built in 5 days,
Then
10
why
days.
promise?
We are
Why
having
promise?
traffic
houses
in
are
our
already
Why
problem.
did
there.
you
Don't,
promise? Knee-jerk reaction, no.
please don't mislead. Please
Allow
don't
me to
mislead.
speak.
Houses are
Once again,
there.
Mr.
They
Chia.
only have to be allotted. Houses are not being
Once again,
built.
Mr.
If these
Chia,
houses are being
let us
built,
get
I'm
some
sorry, you're being
solutions for
naive.
it.
Houses are there. They have to be
Any
allotted.
government
Please correct yourself.
will strive hard to give a solution as fast as possible. But there are legal problems to it. If I go as per Zia, tomorrow someone will go to court. All those families will suffer. I cannot act like Mr. Zia. The government is a responsible government. It will look at all nook and corners. It will stop all the any legal problems that are there, and then we will allot to this. Whatever possible, we will allot in Rajiv Gandhi. If they don't form part of Rajiv Gandhi scheme, some land somewhere, they want to build somewhere, the government will take a decision at
All
an
right. But
appropriate
what
time.
is your deadline, Satya Prakash ji? Today is the 5th. What date are you
See,
looking at?
see, deadlines cannot be given just like that. Tomorrow again you will come and ask what happened to that deadline. I
I
know
will.
it's a
I
government
will.
procedure. We have to look at so many other things. There are people who are there. Rajiv Gandhi, the director says some rules cannot be flouted. If we flout the rules, people will go to court. Like Mr. Ashwini is there. Their party will go to court saying that there
And
are
also
already
in the
30,000
midst of
people.
all
What will
this,
happen
there
to
is a
those people?
poster war which is broken out over Kogilu, you know, about where is this person, where is that person. I mean, all this is just politics. I think we need to focus on. You are saying, Satya, that impossible.
Give the government around 15 to 20 days time. They will get pakka houses, legal houses.
My
There is a
God.
difference between a house in illegal Kogilu layout and there is a
Does that
difference between
work,
a
Zia?
legal house.
And for the 15 days, where do they live? Where do they stay, sir?
My question
I think
is, if Honorable
government is
Minister
ready to take
Zamir,
them and provide them temporary shelter. They are not ready. We are ready.
if BZ
We
Zamir
are ready
Ahmed
to give
Khan
them temporary
announced 1st
shelter somewhere.
January, how did he announce 1st January? Why did the Deputy Chief Minister and the Chief Minister announce a date? You are talking about
I am telling you,
responsibility,
first
and
there are procedural problems, there are legal problems
your
for it.
minister is making
Why don't you understand?
irresponsible
The
commitments.
government cannot, the
Your
government
minister,
cannot,
let me complete.
the
Let me
government cannot
complete.
act like you all
Your
know.
minister,
No
your minister
one can
made the
act whatever
commitment
you
for
want.
1st
Government is
January.
very responsible.
Your
It
minister
has
made
to
the
act
commitment
according
for
to the
5th
laws of this
January.
land.
Is your minister being misled by your government, or is your minister misleading the people? How did he commit 1st and 5th January? Don't talk
Yeah,
about
Mr.
responsibility
Jia,
here.
having an intent to serve the people much in a very urgent basis is a good thing.
Meetings. That
If
is
we
optics, right? Today also Zamir
That is
Ahmed Khan had a
optics.
meeting. Why are
Exactly.
you doing these meetings to show what? That you are going towards giving them. Now you are saying 15 days.
we are fool that we don't understand that we have to do it. We know, but there are legal problems for it. Why don't you all understand? It is not as easy as you think. There are legal issues, there are procedural issues.
No, I think you messed up big time and now you're trying to clean up the mess. Very simple. I mean, it's
I,
not rocket
I,
science. It's not rocket
demolition
science.
of an illegal, the demolition of an illegal layout is a mess up. It is a good thing. It is as per the rules of the land. Tomorrow
You
everyone
know,
will go and build their
fantastic.
houses
Satya
in
is
the
so right, ladies and gentlemen. 100% to Satya. Why not demolish something which is on illegal land? Absolutely, Satya Prakash. But then why do you say, I will give you the homes in 3 days? Just submit your documents and then I'm
We are
sitting there for
trying it,
15
man.
days. I don't know which
Trying to
part is
give it fast,
legal.
is it a sin? Trying to give a solution fast, is it a sin? According to you all, it is a sin. Right? From now on, we have to tell what is the deadline? We will tell 3 months.
It's not
Okay?
a sin.
Because we still
It's a
try to do
crime.
something faster. You people have problem
It's a
with it.
Satya, please
crime.
That's what.
understand, Mr. Satya, you're sitting in your home and you're in a sweater. That is the weather right now. There are families of 2-year-old and women 60 year plus. They are in the open in this
We have
winter.
to give the
You're
houses.
sitting
We
at
will
your
not
home
give
comfortably in
houses
a
to the
sweater to
poor.
save your.
All right,
Then
that's
you're
the
taking
time I
out the
have for. My producer is asking
I
me to
think we
wind
see
up, but
that
I see
Karnataka government
that
to get
even as Satyaji is sitting in his house, Doctor is sitting in her house or studio, and Zia is sitting, I'm sitting in a studio. Yes, it's about human beings.
so
It's
that
not about
we all
politics.
the government
I
has
hope whether it is sewage water, whether it is potholes, whether it is these Kogilu, I hope the government of Karnataka wakes up and smells the wonderful coffee that we get in that state.